I'm Stephanie Ajwang, a microbiologist, science engager and science communicator, and the founder of Under the Microscope, a non-profit organization that promotes science education, communication, and engagement to advance science, technology, and innovation, particularly in Africa. I started Under the Microscope when I was into science communication. I was interested. I used to use YouTube to learn some lab techniques, and I couldn't see any, first of all, few Africans into science education and communication, and also few young people and also female. So it started as, first of all, interest in science education and platform where I wanted more students like me, to see more people like me doing lab techniques in our labs. But getting into it, I noticed and engaging with other in other areas, I noticed there is a gap. I couldn't, first of all, mention female scientists who inspired me, African female scientists who inspired me, and also I couldn't get into spaces in which it was mainly female scientists. And later on now got into noticing that, yes, you can provide education, but there are deeper issues in terms of social injustice and also opportunity, policy, and now Under the Microscope moved from just being a science education and engagement to a STEM-focused platform with a particular interest with gender equality. So Under the Microscope has different programs within education, within social justice. So currently, Under the Microscope has reached over 1,000 people. And at the moment, we do working with different groups, community groups. In Kibwezi, we are reaching over 200 students. And also within the female genital mutilation to STEM program, we are reaching over 50 students at the moment, particularly girls. For me, as first of all, as an individual, is how far we've been able to engage people who are not only in STEM to take this as a core issue and an action or a call for action. And as an initiative, our biggest success, first of all, is being able to spearhead the FGM to STEM and being able to in such a program, such complex social issues, use STEM science particularly to address community challenges. For me, I feel we transform STEM issues from just being education to making people make informed information, to people now particularly implementing science in their day-to-day life. And I feel for us, that has just been the biggest highlight. It's just not a matter of how many girls are into science, how many women are into STEM, but how can we use STEM to improve our day-to-day life, make informed decisions. So for us, that's our biggest highlight. So during the pandemic, we acted more facilitators with already existing groups. A lot of community groups and initiatives are doing an amazing work, and we acted more of facilitating as content creators and structuring programs, particularly within education and health promotion and health dissemination services. And for this, it challenged us to really embrace a hybrid style, so that we are able to reach out to many people. It's so easy to get lost in terms of you think you're creating something and that it's reaching as many people as possible. So it's embracing different types of platform, from physical, radio, internet, to just a whole lot of different platforms. So it is quite evident that as we are on our road to building a sustainable world, that science, technology, and innovation will be key. So Under the Microscope will be at the core center in terms of research and development within Africa, and also spearheading gender equality, particularly within STI, science, technology, and innovation, and being frontiers in terms of accessible, affordable, and sustainable solutions within the research and development space. First of all, I do appreciate the foundation in which ZuriAwards is built upon, as I believe development only happens if everyone is included. And for me, I would like to think of myself as a facilitator, as a connector, as a systems thinker, because there's a lot of amazing work being done, but it's just connecting the dots and creating an environment in which facilitates people to be the best version of themselves. And particularly when I look at women in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, I do believe there's so much talent, but talent without opportunity remains unseen talent, underutilized skill set and opportunities. And for me, I come in to be a facilitator, to create or push for an environment that is diverse and inclusive. So as under the microscope, we do understand that for us to achieve gender equality, it's a long process as it involves behavioral change. And this year we do plan to share best practices in organizations and also institutions and groups that have worked. And we aim to challenge people to choose to be inclusive, as I think we are going well in terms of being diverse, but how we really being inclusive, how we making women within the STEM area be decision makers, be influencers. And for us, it will be highlighting those best practices in which has worked for different organizations, institutions, particularly within Africa. And we challenge people to choose to be not only diverse, but inclusive.